Well, hey folks, I know it's been a while. How you been? I know. I'm sorry, I've been away a long time. But I feel like today, right now, it's probably a good time to relaunch the Good Things for Good People channel. It's not a great time for a lot of people at the moment. It's also about 4 degrees here in central Ohio, so it's not a great time for me right now on the porch. But it's been a rough couple of days. Very recently, Katrina and I just lost our neighbor very unexpectedly, which kind of really hit us both pretty heavily. We've had a catastrophic issue in the fleet of vehicles a couple of days ago. And then yesterday, the tragic news about Greg Biffle and his wife and son and daughter and their plane crash. It's a 1, 2, 3 punch, I tell you what. And I did not know Greg Biffle personally, but I know the kind of person Greg Biffle was and the person he was aspiring to be. And we could all be a bit like Biff. We could all aspire to be a little bit of Mr. the Biff. I cannot imagine what Cleetus is going through and all of the people who are directly related to that family and that experience. But what we can all take away from this whole experience, and what honestly made me pick up the camera and film this video again today, is the person he became after what he did. Greg Biffle was a great race car driver. He was successful at what he did. But the person he became afterwards, a lot of it based on absolutely pure chance. For those of you who aren't familiar with the situation, when Helene hit in North Carolina, he and Cleetus McFarland hooked up as kind of a base of operations because Biffle lived in that area, and he could allow people to fly in, fly out from his area and go help people up in the mountains. And it was really the first time for a lot of us that we had seen him post-retirement kind of click onto our radars. And I don't know if it was just what we saw or if it was just a major sea change in his life, but it seemed like that partnership, that chance meeting between those two people really changed his entire trajectory in life. Late in life. You know, he'd already had a very successful career. He already had a very comfortable life. But that tragic moment of what happened in North Carolina and his random pairing up with Cleetus McFarland, Garrett Mitchell. Again, sir, my Santa cap is off to you guys. I cannot imagine what you guys are going through. But that connection that happened just randomly out of a terrible situation led to some incredible things. Truly incredible things. They flew flights all over the place, running people in and out of places, supplies in and out of places, not just in Western North Carolina. They have been actively searching for places that they can kind of people helping people. And that's really what I want this channel to be all about. That's really what I launched this channel over 2 years ago about, was trying to uplift people and help out other people. And I think that cause is as valid today as it was when I first started the channel. I just got to figure out how to make it work. And I don't know the magic sauce for that. There are people that like me, there are people that don't like me, and I completely understand that. Not everybody's cup of tea. But I think most people can understand the messaging and what I'm trying to do here. My mission with what I'm trying to do here. YouTube is an incredible medium. It gives us the ability to reach out and touch people that we would never see in our normal daily lives, that we would never see in our region. People that are from all over the country or all over the world that we can have an audience of that we would never have just standing on our front porch yelling at the clouds. And it's an incredible way to be able to reach folks, generate awareness, and generate money that you can use for all sorts of things. Now, you know, a lot of the stuff that Biffle and Cleetus have done has been out of their own pockets, but they also have very established charities that they've been able to do, and they have ways of being able to funnel money into great causes. And that's honestly, in my mind, in my world, one of the highest callings you could ever be called for. Helping other people is an incredible experience. It's the phrase, it's better to give than to receive, is very, very true. And there are always people who are needing you to give. Always. Whether it's in Christmas season, or it's in hurricane season, or it's in fire season, or it's in flood season, or it's just because it's not a good season for somebody and they're down on their luck. And I want to try to utilize this channel. I want to rebuild this channel and launch it into something that I hope I can be proud of, and hopefully it can be impactful. When I first launched it, I had high hopes. I didn't know exactly what was going to work out. And it seemed like it did okay at first, but it's hard to find an audience for this kind of thing. There's not a lot of folks, even the folks that say that they want to help other people, it's hard to figure out who those people are. It's hard to find your people. YouTube is usually pretty good about that. If you're a car guy, it'll help you find your car guy audience. If you're a cooker, it'll help your cooking audience. If you're a thrift or crafty person like Katrina is, she made my hat, by the way. And by the way, my incredible Santa outfit that you guys will see here very shortly. I have a whole brand new Santa outfit, and it's incredible. But it helps you find your people. YouTube is great at that. And it just never really could figure out who it is that was interested in this message. So I'm going to give it another try. I walked away from this project for a while. I still have a lot of the life stuff that was going on in my life. Actually, even more of that stuff. But I was born and bred with these big, broad shoulders. So I'm going to put some stuff on them, and I'm going to carry this forward. So here's what I'm going to do. This is good for things for good people. I am going to relaunch this channel officially as of today. And I am going to do my damnedest to make this thing successful, to be able to help out people. Whether that's just messaging about positivity and telling you what's going on and, you know, that kind of stuff, or whether it's specific instances of things that I can squeeze into my busy schedule, or what the case may be. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. But what I'm going to say is that these videos are going to be about 8 to 10 minutes long. I'm not going to be long-winded, terribly long-winded about a lot of this stuff. I just want to be able to put messaging out there, let you guys know what's going on in my world and what's going on around me, what I feel is important, ways we can be impactful for people, and hopefully it resonates. Hopefully it spreads, and YouTube can find my people for this. Ideally in my life, I'll be honest, I've been successful in a lot of professions. I've had a lot of professional success. I've made decent money in my life. I live very comfortable. I would like to be able to pass that along, and this is honestly one of the things that I am most passionate about. Yes, I like car stuff. Yes, I like all the other things that I get to do in my life. But helping other people is genuinely one of the things I am most passionate about. And it's something I really, really want to be successful at. And you guys can help make that happen. The way you can help make that happen is watch these videos, start to finish, all the way through. Spend 8 to 10 minutes and show YouTube that you're engaged, that you're interested. Also, if you happen to have Facebook, share this over your Facebook page. Try to get people interested in this. Try to get people over here and watching this kind of stuff, because at the moment this channel is not monetized, so I do not make anything on any of these videos. It would not take much to get this channel monetized, and once it does, then we can start making money that we can give away to people, or we can spend on doing things for people. And that's ideally what I want to do. That's ideally where I want to see this project go. And I think that the sky's the limits with this kind of thing. All it takes is a couple of minutes of your day, and we could actually genuinely make a difference in the world. Whether it's in your life specifically and you're in need, or somebody you know is in need, or whatever the case may be, we'll figure that out as we go. Step one, set a good foundation. And the first foundation I set might have been on sand. So we're going to try something else. We're going to try it again, pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and start laying those footers one more time. So, welcome back to Good Things for Good People. I hope to see you around. I promise you I'll be back on this video before Christmas. I've got a lot of Santa stuff to do. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. I love you. Bye-bye.